Hello, 8th grade music. Let's talk about what you are supposed to do while I am out. So I want to start with confirming what we already have. We should have two melodies, an A melody and a B melody. They can be in any order. They should be 8 measures long and contain related loops. I believe everybody has this. But just to make sure you know what I'm talking about, here's melody A, here's melody B, melody A, and melody B. In between each of them, we've built these interludes that have a bass, a chord instrument like a piano or a guitar, a banjo, something like that, as well as some drums. You may have more than that, but it needs to have at least those three things, and those will be 4 measures long. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 4. What I have done is I've made exactly the same loops here and here, and I've taken related loops and made them here. So it sounds a little bit the same, but also not exactly the same. What we need to do is we need to move all of this over so that our first melody starts in measure 9. The best way to do that is to hit Command A. That highlights everything. I'm going to grab this very first loop and I'm going to press and hold. And I'm going to move everything together and I'm going to put that white line so it matches up exactly with this line, this larger line at number 9. Now what I need to do is find a way to create a layered introduction. Here's how I'm going to do it. I'm going to start with a cowbell. I'm going to pick cowbell groove. Well, now I'm going to pick the cowbell funk break, and I'm going to put it down here. Right, so I need this to go from 1 to 9. And look, it already does. Perfect. Then I'm going to take, after I close my loop library, and I'm going to take elements from here, and I'm going to add them down here. But I'm going to do it in a very, very specific way, and I want you to pay attention to what that is. So I'm going to take some drums. Where are my drums? My drums are here. I'm going to take this set of drums. I'm going to highlight it by clicking it. I'm going to hit Command C. And then I'm going to put that right at the beginning. But I don't want to leave it at the beginning. I want the cowbell to be going for 2 measures before my drum starts. So I'm going to move this over exactly to measure 3. And then I'm going to pull it and loop it to measure 9. Now I'm going to take my guitar. Well, actually, I changed my mind. I'm going to take my bass. I'm going to click it, hit Command C, and I want to give 2 measures more, so I'm going to start it right at measure 5. So I'm going to hit Command V, and there it goes, right there, right where I want it to be. And then I'm going to add guitar. I'm going to pick this guitar, click it, Command V, Command C, Mr. Hassler, get it together. Then I'm going to put this right where I want it to start, Command V, and then I'm going to shorten it so that it ends with all the other ones. So now let's listen to how it sounds. And then my melody would start. So what we're going to do is we're going to do this type of thing. It doesn't have to look exactly like mine. And actually, you know what? I changed my mind about this. I'm going to change the guitar so it comes in a little earlier, and I'm going to move the bass over so it comes in where the guitar used to, because I think that's going to sound better. I'm going to pull it by the bottom. There we go. Let's see how it sounds now. And then my melody starts. So I like this a lot better. And then what I want to do is create something that starts with 4 loops, but maybe ends with 1. So it has the kind of a fade out because all the instruments will be dropping off 2 measures at a time in the end. So that is where I would like to see everybody when I get back to school. Good luck. I wish I could be there. I can't wait to hear what everybody does.